just to kind of dump it down. Gosnell takes it. There is a whistle, though. No, they did blow the whistle. I thought I heard a whistle, but there is one. So 7:30 to go in the first. And another whistle and another penalty coming up.
This time, however, not on us.
So Colorado, after taking 4 penalties, will get their first man advantage of the night. Brett Anderson in the box for Missouri State. Draw controlled by Colorado and East Atlantic. Gives to McConaughey. First power play of the game for Colorado. East Atlantic can't handle the puck and it exits the zone. Pearson gets a little tap, but not out of the reach of Mason Kaspick.
And this is an opportunity for the Buffs if they can get going here and not keep missing these passes. Missouri State didn't score on all 4 of their power plays, so you've got a minute 30 now here to try to respond and get a goal of your own on just one.
Here's Pearson shooting, and the stop is made by Jones. Can't cleanly glove it, so play continues. Here's Wood. Gives East Atlantic. East Atlantic up at the top again. Here's Pearson. Shoots one near side, missed the net, and it exits the zone down to O'Gwyn with 6.5 to go in the first. East Atlantic drops it off for Pashenik. Off the back. And now Harper trying to clear the zone. Kept in by East Atlantic this time. East Atlantic fires one in. Gets deflected off a body before it gets in to Jones. Baginski will clear with 40 seconds left on the Buffs power play. Issa picks it up. 6 minutes to go in the first period. No score here at the CU Rec Center on ScoBuff Sports. Pashenik has got Trunko over there. Pashenik just grabs it once again with 20. Issa behind the back, looking for Borghi, too far for him. It's gonna be picked up there by McGowan. Cleared out. Baginski around Pashenik. He can't control it, and he'll just hold on to it now with 5 seconds to go on the power play. Pass over to Levi Wright as the penalty is killed. There's a shot in the glove saved by O'Gwyn. Under 5.5 to go in the first period, no score.
Yeah, kind of a lackluster power play for the Buffs. Really not a whole lot that happened there. And a little bit unfortunate. It was an opportunity for you to respond after having taken those 4 straight penalties and not having given up a goal, but still 0-0.
Kate. Farrow. And back for Kate. Now Ferguson will grab it. Farrow's over there. He just lets it sit there off his skate. Kept in by Bolger, though. His shot off the leg of, I believe that is Foy. Sent down. That's icing. 5 minutes to go in the first. No score. And we've kind of gotten out of the special teams element of this game here. Some prolonged 5-on-5 time. Neither team taking penalties. This is completely different to the first game that we saw today, where there I think were just 4 penalties the entire game.
Yeah, it was not very penalty filled in the D2
clean.
game earlier. That would be the word.
Jones grabs that one, a little pop up right into his glove. So 5 penalties in this first period, 4 by Colorado, the most recent by Missouri State. Obviously, since there's no score, no goals on the power play for either side. Bulger's offside.
And that's lucky there for the Buffs. That was dangerous. Man breaking, had the trailer one-on-one, but very, very luckily for the Buffaloes here, offside.
4:47 in the first. They will have a face-off at center ice. Pearson and Daw, the 37s for both squads, and Daw wins the face-off for the Bears.
I always like when you get a double number matchup.
That one's always super fun. Bulger trying to knock down that bouncing puck, but couldn't control it. Now he has control. Works around the boards, can't maintain possession. McConaughey steals. Wood trying to work around Cagle and the linesman. Wood trips, and a penalty is coming up. Buffs will go back to the power play as Wood draws a trip.
Wood draws a trip, and in the same area of the ice as the last time that he was over there, hit those boards, and honestly, he looks no worse for wear.
Yeah, I think it was just slow to get up. That one hurt a little bit, stung, but he seems to be just fine. So Derek Cagle in the box for tripping. And so the Buffs to the power play for the second time tonight.
And if they can get this offensive faceoff and go to work, there's a good chance for them here to at least get some good offensive opportunities. And it's been a lot of Missouri State here thus far.
Puck exits the zone, and now speeding in is Evan Ross. Ross on a breakaway. No, he didn't score. I think it got past O'Gwyn, but he hit the crossbar maybe.
I'm not sure what happened, but all I know is it didn't go in the goal.
And they did not signal one.
No, and I don't think it went in, but yeah, wow, that was close.
Almost a shorthanded goal for Evan Ross.
Right off the faceoff too. Colorado needs to just get a little bit more in sync with each other. They've been a little bit disorganized, a little bit discombobulated at even strength and on the man advantage. So that's just going to be something to work on as we close out this period and enter the second one.
Frederick now gives to Kaspic. Missouri State still in the Colorado zone. That goes into the netting, and so a defensive zone draw for the Buffs while they're on the power play.
Can you do that as like a strategy? Take the puck on a power play, get into the defensive zone, and then just shoot it in the net for a draw down there?
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
Like, can you start utilizing that as an actual strategy, or will the refs pick up on it?
I have no idea.
I've never thought about that before, honestly.
It's an interesting idea for sure. 1 minute left on the Colorado power play as it enters the Missouri State zone again.
McConaughey with great speed.
Will go and pick it up again. Nislanik has to keep it in. He will. McConaughey now has it. Finds Wood wide open. He shoots wide and then rebound. Marcinkiewicz couldn't put it home.
And that was the first sign of life we've seen for the Buffs this entire power play, and including the first power play even. They had some really good chances here, and it all came with McConaughey using that impressive speed of his to just fly up into the zone, body the guy down low, and then you get the rebounds with Wood, with Marcinkiewicz.
Rebound loose again on a shot from Dougie Wood. 20 seconds left on the Buffs power play. They've really kind of made up for that after that defensive zone draw.
Definitely. They made up for it a little bit with some their possession and their puck passing.
Nislanik shoots, and this is blocked before it gets to Jones. Open. Wood, near side, hits the side of the net. Penalty time is up. 6 penalties in the game, 6 penalties killed from both sides.
What a much better second half to that power play the Buffs had.
Nislanik shakes off one player. Now Nislanik just tried to kind of, I'm not sure exactly what the intention was there, but, well, he got a little.
Whatever it was, it didn't work. But
maybe he was looking for reinforcements. Maybe he was looking for a pass. Isso's going to muscle off right. Isso's without a glove.
He doesn't have a glove on.
And it's out of the zone. Kenny will pick it up.
He's got it back.
Goal. Gwynn's going to have to play this. And he's just going to get it up there. O'Gwyn sticks that one aside with 100 seconds left in the first. Kenny to his defensive partner, which that one's gold. Bandoni now. Up for Marcinkevičius. Issa
nice
off
pass
his
to the
skate.
legs.
Bandoni knocked off the puck, sent down the ice. Kenny going to try and grab it. Missouri State takes possession. 70 seconds left. DiDomizio off of the stick of Bandoni, and it goes into the Missouri State zone. Harper clears it. Baginski now up to Kelly.
Great block by Gold there.
Gold with the block, he has the puck, and just dumps it in. With under a minute to go in period 1. Blevins works around Harper. Now throws it towards the net. It's loose there for a second. Jones, little off the mark as Farrow keeps it in. Off the boards, Kenny sticks it down, picked up by Gavin Henderson. He shoots it. Oh, it goes off.
What a save!
What a stop by O'Gwen. It goes off of Kelly, and it just becomes a wicked bouncing puck. Now Foy towards the net. 15 seconds left.
Wow. We'll talk about that more in a second.
10 seconds left in the frame. Foy trying to center it for Blevins. He missed him. Cleared out. And Ferguson trying to tap it. Here's Kelly. One final opportunity. He's worked off the puck, and that's the end of the first period. A penalty-filled frame, but no score. The special teams really on the side of the penalty killers.
A very, very exciting period, though, was it? Both teams back and forth, especially in that final 8 minutes or so, once, you know, the majority of the penalties had been done. Basically halfway through that second Colorado penalty power play, the pace of the game skyrocketed. Both teams were flying up and down the ice. You had massive stop by O'Gwen.
That was impressive.
Two separate occasions. You had the just at the start of the power play, shorthanded breakaway, completely all alone. Great stop for O'Gwen there, and then the one just 15 seconds ago, bouncing puck ricocheted off of at least the Missouri State.
I don't even think he realized he tipped it.
No, ricocheted off of at least the Bears player, and I want to say one of our guys as well. But
regardless,
complete reaction save from O'Gwen there. He's looking at it coming and just sticks that left pad out in just pure instinct and manages to get that puck off. Well done by Liam O'Gwen.
And so the game stays scoreless, but a very action-packed period. 6 penalties, the first 4 by the Buffs, the last 2 by Missouri State. And special teams, they've had their opportunities, but no one's able to get one past either goaltender. As we head to the first intermission, we'll be back in 15 for period 2. No score from the CU Rec Center here on Scope of Sports. Welcome everyone back to the CU Rec Center for period 2 between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Missouri State Bears. The current score, well, there is none.
Yeah, it was, despite what the score may have you think, a very entertaining period, especially for that second half of it. Obviously the first half mired by penalties for the CU squad, 4 in a row, and amazingly they let up not a single goal. On the other hand, you get
penalty kill.
Yeah. On the other hand, you get 2 power plays or 2 penalties from Missouri State Bears. No goal scored for Colorado. The first power play wasn't that great. Second power play, nearly disastrous start to it as we almost gave up a shorthanded goal. But the Buffs turned it around and were really able to put pressure on the Bears and have a fantastic end to the period.
Paschenik's in the draught for Colorado. Takes on Mason Kaspick as the Buffaloes and the Bears are underway for period 2. Islanic off the draw, loses it. Early opportunity for Missouri State, and Islanic able to control the loose puck. Gosnell gonna get that up for Borghi, and he does. Borghi shoots off of Bacardi and into the netting. So Colorado looking for a good opportunity here to start this second period. Paschenik to take another face-off against Kaspick again. Picked up by Missouri State, and they clear. Islanic trying to get it away from Ross, but it's stuck in the neutral zone and now picked up by Joey Bacardi. Bacardi for Missouri State. Loses it, but it's picked up by Kaspick, and he sends it down below the net. Kaspick has it for the Bears. He overskates it, and Paschenik will be able to steal it away. Paschenik into the Missouri State zone. Can't get it around right.
Paschenik, though, flying on this brand new ice.
Ross off his skate. Ferguson will just send it down. Off the boards. Here's Ross. Ross off of him, and now Wood has it.
Great takeaway by Wood there, though. Picked the puck right off and was able to get that.
Ferguson is off sides, and they'll have a face-off in the neutral zone.
Yeah, no, as I was saying, just really great pick at his own blue line by Wood. Coming back behind the play, trying to pick off the oncoming Bears players, and was able to with a very deft handling of that stick right there.
Brett Anderson sends it down, and it's icing. So Colorado gets an offensive zone draw here. What do you think is the big key here to getting one past Ross Jones?
Really just kind of pummel him, I would say. Just kind of throw the pucks at the net. Look for some rebounds, because there have been some big rebound opportunities available throughout that first period that they just weren't able to capitalize on. And it could be definitely very important for the Buffs. Win this face-off and just throw the puck on net, look for some rebounds, make things messy.
Cagle to try and clear the zone. He does. That's just dumped in. There is a whistle and a stoppage, high sticked by Landon Booth of Missouri State. So, off the draw, it's Baginski. He's got Booth with him, but he loses the puck. Missouri State stays with it, keeps it in the zone, but Kate will grab it and reverse ice for Colorado. Kate, now to McConaughey. Ferguson, the pass over to Pearson, and he missed him. That puck is also iced. And so just about 2 minutes gone in the second. No score still.
No score here, but full scores in the last games for the Buffs with Missouri State and these Bears last season. 4 games with the Buffs, a 4-2 score on October 21st. That was your first game, Alex, last year.
Call.
Yep, that was your first call. Immediately followed by that 5-4 win that we went over in the pregame. That massive save by Ogwen just down at the end.
James.
And then James, excuse me. Yes, it was Ethan James. And then the 2 games at Missouri State were a 7-3 win for Missouri State and a 7-3 win for Missouri State.
So a split season series, 2-2, both teams taking the matches they played at home. Gold now has some space, tries to fire it on. That one almost got past Ross Jones. A little weird deflection.
Really close chance there, though. And those are the types of messy goals that the Buffs need to be looking for.
Popped up in the air. Bandoni will track it down. Get it back to Kinney. He shoots. Blocked. And Baginski, you can see he felt a little bit of pain with that one. Here's Booth. He's tripped up. Still loose. Now picked up by Colorado the other way. Bandoni. Now Issa is offsides.
Unfortunate. Issa was all alone, ready for wide open space to make a prime play and just backed up too quickly and thus offside.
Draws control by Missouri State. Here's Blake Harper. He shoots. And O'Quinn's got the glove save. Just about 3 minutes into the second. No score. Couple chances here for both sides, but a lot of stoppages here in the second. Off the draw, Bulger. Now it's loose towards O'Quinn. He'll just cover.
Some quick chances here for the Bears, but, Ogwen there to cover. And both goalies have been solid this far. There have been a number of chances on either end of the ice. And we're now 3 minutes into this first period. It's been going pretty slowly, but both goalies have been playing really, really well. Ross Jones and Liam Ogwen on either end of the ice.
Farrow looking over for Gosnell. Cleared out. So Blake Harper has it for the Bears. He's had a lot of action, and he turns it over. Keen Foy shoots, and the save's made by Ross Jones.
And again, another massive save there by Jones. Perfectly positioned and able to get both of his pads on that puck.
Here's Hunter Bulger. Behind the Colorado net, a little bit of a hip check, but he stays upright somehow. Daw works his way around the boards. Foy in the corner. Now Bulger joins in the fight with those other skaters, and now here's one on net and steered away by O'Quinn. Farrow shoves Harper off. Hofstetter waits, trying to get that pass. It's off of Niezlanik and out of the zone.
Great block by Niezlanik though there. Didn't bite at the little fake made by the Bears player, and instead stayed with it the whole time and was able to get that puck.
Lead pass to Pashenik. He fires one, and it's gloved by Jones. He'll flash the leather there himself. Over 6 minutes gone, 4 minutes gone in the second. And again, a couple really good chances for both sides. Goaltenders really standing strong here. Shot off the mark. Trunco trying to find a play, and it's cleared out. Ferguson off his stick. Pashenik picks it up and steals it. Onside play. Pashenik cross ice. He was looking there for Borg. He does get it to him, and Ferguson can't corral the puck.
Got to be a little bit stronger on your stick there for Ferguson. Be able to keep that and hold that puck in the zone and not have to go out and reset like this.
So chasing it down is Ferguson. Has his pass intercepted by Kelly. He fans on it, but he deflects it himself to prevent a fast break for Colorado. This one's sent all the way down, and it's picked up by Bacardi. Well, over 5 now gone in the second. Bratton into the zone. And Pearson will go grab it for the Buffs. Gold. Trying to get it out. Just kind of kicks it. Now Pearson just gives to Ferguson. Off the glass and cleared in. Puck's ice. So Colorado cannot conduct a line change, and they'll have a defensive zone draw.
And I guess in a way, this is much like the start of the previous period in that it's been slower, but that was obviously due to the penalties. This has just been a much slower period,
It's got a lot of stoppages.
A lot of stoppages, especially in comparison to the second half of the first period and how fluid it was.
Wood trying to clear. It's just dumped back around the boards. Kaspic giving chase. Gold's over there for CU. This is Gold. Got to chase it down. Now Kaspic. So to back it goes out of the reach of Cagle. Jones is going to come out and play it. Wood's going to apply some pressure. See if he can make a mistake. Cagle will grab it and clear. That goes into the netting and they'll stop play. So he had another whistle in the first 6 minutes and change of the second period.
Yeah,
I don't think we've had play continuous for a minute.
Oh, it's been 6, yeah. It's been a very stop and start period, but just, you know, sometimes that's just the way it is, and that's just how it is. And yeah, you practice for this type of game, you practice for the type of game it was in the first period, you know? So it's just on the Buffs, the onus is on them to just stay composed and keep up their momentum, keep up the pace at which they were playing with.
DiMaggio picks up the loose puck in the Colorado zone, but now it's stuck in the boards. Missouri State trying to keep the attack going. Bandoni trying to end the attack. Poked out, and Missouri State will have to regroup. Bandoni will grab it. Finally works its way off the boards. Bandoni using some of that speed.
That speed and puck handling. This has been great from Bandoni.
Kinney to DiMaggio. It goes off the stick of Bandoni. Frederick picks it up for Missouri State. Gold in the neutral zone, up for DiMaggio. Picked up by Harper. Harper crossed the blue line into the neutral zone. Now into the Colorado zone. Here's the shot, and it goes wide of the net. Booth behind the Colorado net, trying to chip that one into the slot. They'll just shove it into the side and get the whistle. Couple of pushing and shoving after the play, separate that quickly. And look at that, we had some prolonged period without a stoppage.
And that was a dangerous break there. 4-on-1 for Missouri coming across the blue line, and somehow they don't score, but they also didn't get a really quick tip right from along the goal line, right to the side of the net by O'Gwen, who's able to cover, but dangerous chance allowed there by the Buffs.
Gosnell, now it's lifted out of the zone by Blevins. Hofstetter picks it up and gives to Bacardi. Cross ice, picked off. Blevins shooting one, and he gets a little bit deflected, doesn't get all he wanted on that shot.
Really great try from Blevins, though. I saw exactly what he was trying to do and nearly made it work.
Bacardi. And a big hit there by Gosnell on Coulter, and that's a penalty.
That's not a
pleading
penalty.
his case.
I'm sorry. Again, not trying to be biased. That's speed of the game, plus he's committed to the hit. That's not a penalty.
So the Buffs will have the penalty kill back. They'll have to go back on the penalty kill. It's their fifth penalty.
That's 5 now. And if you keep
in the first half of the game.
In the first half, not even half of the game yet. And obviously it hasn't come back to bite the Buffs yet. But I said as the game started, if you keep doing this, it probably will come back to bite you eventually.
Turnover. Trunco just keeps it down. Just wastes some time. Missouri State still stuck in their own zone. Here's Harper into the neutral zone. Daw. Waits. There's a shot. A save made by O'Gwyn on Brett Anderson. And it's cleared down. Borghi is over there. Makes a move. Trunco's there. Trunco trying to put it on. Ross Jones makes the stop.
Oh, wow.
That was kind of nonchalant.
Yeah,
a little casual.
It wasn't very intense there, but what a great heads-up play from Borghi. You could see him look back, register who he had, who was trailing, how many Buffs were trailing, where the Bears were on the ice, and make that play. And Trunco nearly poked that through the legs of Ross Jones, excuse me.
So an offensive zone draw on the penalty kill for Colorado. And a very poor power play for Missouri State so far. Most of it's been spent in their own zone. You've got to say thus
far on that.
Yeah, here comes a move. It's in the net. He trips. And it's 1-0. The game's first goal goes to Missouri State.
You had to say something. You had to say something, Alex.
The old announcer jinx. Yeah, that's on me.
That's unfortunate there. Really good penalty kill here for the whole time for the Buffs, but William Baginski, number 10, flying Bobby Orr-like. As he manages to poke that just between under O'Gwyn, and that's not O'Gwyn's fault.
Yeah, that's a tough goal to let up. And well, Missouri State gets the first goal. It took quite a while. There were plenty of good chances throughout this game so far. And for the first time, a goaltender has been beat.
And we nearly scored about 30 seconds prior.
Another opportunity. Baginski just scored. Gives. Anderson's shot is blocked by Gosnell. So 5 penalties for Colorado. And the 5th one is going to be the one that bites them. Another stoppage of play. So Missouri State now 1 for 5 on the power play off the Gosnell penalty. Nieslanik off the draw, gives to Gosnell. Now Cagle worked off the puck. It's popped up in the air, and Missouri State comes the other way. Bratton makes a nice stick handle. Couple nice moves. Kelly trying to just throw it on. It goes off a CU defender. Poked away. Here comes McConaughey in a 1-on-2. Pearson coming into the zone. Trying to get that over there. Oh, close play there. McConaughey can't keep it in the zone, and Missouri State the other way if we've reached the halfway point of this one. 1-0 Missouri State. Bratton gives to Frederick. He slips and it exits the zone. Issa trying to apply some pressure, but Missouri State will get him away from the puck. Kaspic for Missouri State now. Behind the net, a centering pass cleared away by the Buffs defense. Harper to pick up the loose puck, trying to throw it on. Issa blocks it. Under 9.5 left in the second. 1-0 Missouri State. Kelly, mind you, tried to get that one to a teammate, and now he does. This one is cleared out. The pass from Kaspic that time doesn't really work out his way. Harper sends it back in. O'Gwyn to try and send it around the boards. Bandoni off the boards. Trying to find a friendly jersey, but he can't find one. Under 9 to go. Gold from behind his own net. Gets knocked down by Wiedopt. Wiedopt still trying to find the puck. He does. Here's Frederick. Waits, shooting. Stopped by O'Gwyn. Loose puck. Issa. He gets around the defender, Harper, but he can't start an attack for Colorado as they'll conduct a line change a little bit. All right, well, Bandoni just heads to the bench. Mark Borghe's on for Colorado. Cleared out. Issa's got Borghe now. Enters the zone. Swings it instead. Who's looking there for Di Demizio. Kate trying to work his way around the defense. Bacardi to pick up the puck behind his own net. Under 8 left in the second. Lead pass for Daw. He's got it. Pass tipped by Kate. There's a loose puck. Just missed the net.
And that's a good save from O'Gwyn there.
That shot gets blocked. It's still in play. Doesn't hit the netting. So play continues. 7.5 left.
Very back and forth here, though, with Missouri State having dominated a lot of this period and some scrambling saves from O'Gwyn here.
Tipped away by O'Gwyn. McCarty keeps it in the zone. Sends it down. Daw over there for the Bears. Now Bolger's over there. Here's Bacardi again at the top. Gives. Here's a shot blocked. Now Trunco. Here comes a 2-on-1 possibly. Trunco with Pashenik. Trunco stopped by Jones.
A stick save, I believe, judging purely based on the sound. So good saves from both goaltenders at either end of the ice. O'Gwyn scrambling to make a couple saves down there, and hasn't been tested in a little bit, but Ross Jones still in the game and still making saves. Yeah, definitely. And only 1-0 here. Obviously, those penalties finally came to bite you, but within the game for the Buffs.
CU will regroup here, and they turn the puck over.
That's something they do need to stop, though, the turnovers. They need just stronger puck possession and just physically stronger on the pucks is the goal I have for CU for the remainder of this game.
6.5 left in the second period. Wood tips it. He's got McConaughey to try and get the loose puck. He's got Pearson with him. McConaughey trying to get the pass to Pearson, and it's stopped by Anderson. McConaughey looking for Wood now. He'll just throw it on. Jones makes the easy stop. Trying to be cleared out. Here's Baginski. Baginski has the lone goal of the game. It was his 4th of the year. And O'Gwyn gloves that one.
What a beautiful, beautiful stop by Brett Anderson there. Just getting that, I think he got his foot, the skate, the leg, something around there, sliding on the ice, and McConaughey had all the time there. He's so quick and saw that puck, had Pearson there, and just a great sliding dive to prevent that pass over from McConaughey for a very, very dangerous chance, and then right down the other way, and a good glove stop for O'Gwyn.
Face off in the Colorado zone. 6 minutes to go in the second. Goal. It's popped up. Farrow missed it. And Harper has it for the Bears. Tipped by Foy, but it just remains with the Bears. Chasing it down in the Missouri State zone is Fred Farrow.
Farrow's got to be careful there.
He's got Foy with him and Blevins. Blevins works the puck free. Here's a shot from Foy that goes wide. Gold back there for the Buffs. Blevins, slap shot missed and fanned on by Nislanik. Here's Foy as they re-enter the Missouri State zone.
What a great look from Foy on that play beforehand, though. Just saw where the puck was in a quick little snapshot and just missed wide.
Cleared out, and Nislanik keeps it in. Looking down low for Blevins. Blevins trying to wrap around. He doesn't get it. Stuck behind the net. Farrow picks it up. Goes back up top for Caleb Gold. Picked up now by Baginski for Missouri State as he steals it back for the Bears. Under 5 to go in the second. Stolen back. Here's Issa trying to slide that one through. He picks up the loose puck, and it's taken away by the Missouri State defense.
Pass just off the mark to Blevins, but a really good chance opportunity there.
Booth trying to work around the defense, and Atlantic's in there to make the play. Here's Marcinkiewicz the other way for Colorado. He's got Issa. Marcinkiewicz shoots high.
That was a rip of a shot.
Bandoni pivots. Still has it. He loses control. Marcinkiewicz trying to poke it away from Baginski. He'll just dump it in, and it goes into the Missouri State bench. 4:11 left in the second period. 1-0 Missouri State. William Baginski with the lone goal tonight.
Very, very back and forth right now this period. Just down one end of the ice, right back down to the other end of the ice. But honestly, it's exciting, and 1-0 game. Like, both teams are well within reach of losing or winning this game, and it's good so far.
Off the face-off at center ice, Missouri State controls. Here's Joey Bacardi. Bacardi across the blue line, trying to work around Ferguson, and it's poked away. Pashenik. Lead pass up there for Borghi. Lifting it up. Trunco did not touch it with his stick, so no high stick. Under 4 to go in the second. Bratton down there. Now picked up by Missouri State. Centering pass to turn away by Jesse Kate. Here's Borghi now. Sends it into the corner. It's cleared out by Missouri State. They take control right back. Henderson. High over Kenny. Lifts the stick up. Bratton picks it up for Missouri State. Loose puck. Almost controlled by Borghi. Kaspick just sends it back in. Borghi missed it again. Kaspick has control. Kaspick towards the net. O'Gwyn will cover, and there's going to be a whistle and a defensive draw for Colorado.
Good job on the coverage there for O'Gwen. That was a little bit of a defensive breakdown and positioning for the Buffs. Just that missed clear right there. They had, I don't remember exactly who, but they had a player there to knock that one out off of that pass and just wasn't there any longer. Turned over to Missouri State, and suddenly everyone's out of position. So good job getting out of that one.
Face-off control by Missouri State. That shot is stopped by O'Gwyn. 3 minutes left in the second period. 1-0 Missouri State here on Scobuff Sports. Anderson for Missouri State. Lead pass misses Wiedoft. And it's icing. He completely missed it. So back to the Missouri State zone we go. So an offensive zone draw for Colorado coming up here. Brody Pearson will face Mason Kaspick in the face-off circle. Draw controlled by Colorado. McConaughey down to Pearson. Below the Missouri State net looking for Wood. It goes past him and all the way down to O'Gwyn. 2.5 left. O'Gwyn passes to McConaughey. He's able to manage to get it to Wood, and they keep possession. Pearson throws it on. It gets deflected before going well wide of the net.
Pearson's in a big bright spot, though. He's looked fantastic for this team in his first year as a freshman, and just really, really good play.
Gosnell's shot blocked by Wiedoft. And now Wood has it poked away. Now taken by Missouri State. Kaspick has it poked away. Off the boards. Under 2 minutes left. Kenny. Kenny has it. Cross center ice, sends it in. Off the glass. Cagle trying to clear it out, and he does. Kenny gets that right to Issa. Leaves it. Bandoni chases it down. Sets around the boards. Atlantic has it. Throws it on. Goes wide of the net.
I like to apologize. The sophomore, Brody Pearson, not the freshman.
Atlantic now under a minute and a half. Hofstetter trying to find a friendly black jersey. Oh, Bell's picked up now by Hunter Bulger. He's got an opportunity. Bulger shoots in. Oakwood makes a stop.
Bantoni with big moves, though, at the blue line. Just marvelous skating from him in puck possession. And then three of them crash into each other, and you get that rush for the Bears.
That shot goes wide of the net. And now Hofstetter with under a minute to go in the second. Bantoni can't find a pass. Harper shoots one blocked by Nislanik. Issa has it knocked away. Bulger shoots wide in the net. About 30 seconds left. Bantoni trying to get that up for Issa. Issa along the boards, trying to work his way in. He still has it with 25, under 25. Passes. Blevins. Now back to Nislanik, just throws it on. It's gloved down by Missouri State. They fan on it. Nislanik dumps it back in. 10 seconds left. Missouri State has it. Frederick to try and kill as much time as he has. Stuck behind the net. One final opportunity taken away. And that ends the second period. Missouri State gets the game's first and only goal so far in the second, thanks to William Baginski. 1-0 Missouri State at the end of the second. Any takeaways, Aiden?
Well, it was a good period from both teams, honestly. There were things I didn't like about Colorado's game. A little bit lax, a little bit soft on some pucks, on some checks, on some possession. And that led to some breakaways, some chances, and some opportunities that I don't think Missouri State otherwise would have had. Other than that, though, I think both teams played really well. Obviously, Missouri State gets the go-ahead goal right now, 1-0. But Colorado had a number of chances to score, as did Missouri State. Both goalies playing really well. And for the latter half of that period, after a very, very stop-and-start first section of it, really fluid, honestly, kind of back and forth, and some high intensity there as we were nearing the end of the period.
So, Missouri State now has the lone goal of the game as we get ready for intermission. We'll be back in 15 for period 3. Bears up 1-0 here on Scobuff Sports. Welcome back to the CU Rec Center for period 3 between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Missouri State Bears. Current score 1-0 Missouri State. William Baginski has the lone goal in the game, and it's a power play marker. Took 7 penalties to get the game's first goal, but we got it. And this is a big game in the WCHL. And you want to talk more about that?
Yeah. Let's pull up these the WCHL standings here. Ranked by conference points, so obviously Central Oklahoma would be in the lead if ranked by a normal, just general overall points with 39. But in terms of the WCHL standings, University of Las Vegas going 8-1-1-0 entering tonight in the conference for 26 total points. You can see Colorado down there at 2-0-4-0 for a total of 6 points, 15 points on the season, but they are 9th in the conference. Now, Missouri State 5th in the conference, 3-1-3-1. Colorado's only 6 points behind them. So that's why, as we were talking about earlier, these 2 games here could make up huge, serious ground in the WCHL for Colorado.
Yeah, so there you have it. Missouri State currently 5th in the conference. Colorado closing out near the caboose at 9th. Third period between the Buffs and the Bears is underway, as O'Quinn makes a glove stop right here in the first 5 seconds. So Missouri State 7-7 overall, but most of those wins are in conference, and that's a big deal. Well, a couple of those wins are in conference. More than half of them.
Yeah, Missouri State's been good. The Bears have been pretty impressive.
They're ranked again, as they usually are. There's a big shot, like falling down Mason Kaspic right there. But yeah, they're a really good program year in, year out. Constantly ranked, big time. Oh, man, a stick flies out of the hands of Jacob Wiedopt. And now Missouri State trying to get on the attack here.
So this is the time to buckle down for Colorado. You have just over 19 minutes remaining in this game. You're down 1-0. And we were talking before the end of this period, a lot of little mistakes, a lot of little just issues that have resulted in a lot of pressure for Missouri State. Clean those up, have some composure, and be good communicators with your teammates, and score a couple goals here.
So, 1-0, just the only score. I mean, would you expect to see like more goals in this period, or do you think that this a second goal for Missouri State may be the winner?
I definitely think I feel like it could go one of 2 ways. One, the low scoring route where, say Colorado ties it up and then one of the teams gets ahead, pulls ahead to 2, and then maybe gets an empty net goal. Or it just becomes a whole scoring fest, and we end the game 6-5.
Well, only one way to find out. There's 18.5 minutes to decide a winner. That stop is made by O'Quinn. Another glove stop. You mentioned it earlier. He loves using that glove.
He really does, and he's good at it for the most part. He's really, really impressive with this glove. He's got great dexterity with it. Always, usually knows where the puck is, and is able to just flash that glove out and just grab that puck right out of the air. And it's definitely a good skill, obviously, for a goalie to have. One hand of yours is being taken up by a glove, and you need to utilize it. But O'Quinn is very good at utilizing it.
Colorado trying to set up a counterattack after it's been in their own end for a while. Well, they're not going to get it because it's icing. They're going to go back into their own defensive zone.
That's a tough icing call, but when they're tied there, you usually do defer to the defenseman, in that case being Missouri State. So, yep, icing on the Buffs.
Off the draw, and Islanik goes to the corner to try and pick it up. They wrestle for it. That goes to the other corner. Gosnell nudges it along for Colorado. They've got a potential 2-on-1. Issa defending is Frederick, and he makes the play. Issa trying to send that one into the crease. Jones has it, and actually does keep play going.
Really fantastic defense from Sam Frederick, though. Was able to keep up his momentum and keep up with Issa at full speed. while trailing that leg and not allowing the pass through. It's just really great defensive play.
So offsides the call here. We'll have another face-off in the neutral zone. And yeah, Colorado, that was their best opportunity of the period so far. Granted, the period is still very young.
It's going quicker than the second one did, though.
Very, very true. Draw control by the Buffs for a moment. Now Kate gets it to Ferguson. Kate looking for a pass behind to Ferguson, and he got it. Ferguson trying to get out of his own defensive zone. He does. Takes down a linesman in the process after being knocked down by a Missouri State player. Here's John DePrawn giving it to Kelly. Jason Kelly trying to center it. It's taken away by the Buffs defense. They clear it. Bacardi has it. Sends it in. Ogwin decides not to play it. And it's picked up by the defense. Ferguson to Blevins. Now past Farrow. The Missouri State just sends that one. It hits the rafters. And so we'll have a face-off.
It's actually interesting. I've just been thinking is a lot of these teams that come into Boulder have, I don't want to say proper arenas, but at least an arena that doesn't have a roof that close, you know?
That is
that
true.
Close to the rink. Obviously, you can't see it on the screen right now, but I would say probably just above the screen is the rafters, lights, and ceiling here at the rec center. So sometimes that'll happen, and I see that happen a lot with opposing teams, is they'll flip the puck up and stops play and hits the ceiling because they're not used to being that low.
Well, let me tell you something here. I don't think I really saw that happen very often at all last year, just regardless. So this has been interesting.
It's happened a couple times, but you're right. It has happened
Didn't
more
happen
this
that
season.
much, but like it seems like once a game, someone throws the puck up into the rafters and gets play stopped.
I just want one to like go up and just settle there, just stay there. I mean, there's a number of them, you know, around. You can look around, but I haven't seen one go up.
I
Actually,
thought one did in that last game. It did not. It just fell into the netting, so they had to get a new puck. But I genuinely thought that got stuck up there, but it didn't. But that would take some serious skill to try and just lift the puck up and have it get stuck into the rafters.
do you think they try that at practice as like a competition?
I don't know. Would be something very interesting. Like, hey guys, why don't we spend a couple minutes, see if you guys at the end of practice.
What's the season-long running bet pool of who can, how many times has someone been able to get it up there?
There's a shot and a whistle. Just over 4 minutes gone in the third. And Missouri State's got most of the pressure so far here in this third.
Yeah, Colorado hasn't really had a lot in this third period, and the past two frames, they've really kind of pulled it together in the second half of each period. So I'm hoping they can obviously do that in this one, but I'd like for them to pick up the pace a little bit quicker, a little bit sooner, and really take advantage of any opportunities they might be getting.
Harper throws it in and gloved again by Ogwin.
Not making errant passes, though, like that. And obviously, Ogwin there to bail them out in that one, but your goalie can't save you every time, and your defense will get taxed, and they just need to be more concise and just crisper with these passes. Because that's what's derailing a lot of their neutral zone rushes and a lot of their transition game.
Here's Frederick to send it back into the Colorado zone. And Gosnell has it for CU. Gosnell moves around the defense, moves into the neutral zone and dumps it into the Missouri State side of the ice. Pearson jumps in to steal the puck away, and he's got it low. Can't maintain control.
Really great poke check there from Ross Jones.
Yeah.
Very aware of where that puck was.
Pearson steals back the puck. He's got Wood into the Missouri State zone. Wood trailing, gives Pearson, he shoots it off the mask of Ross Jones.
That was CU's first big chance of the period, though, and it was a good one.
That shot from Kate off the skate of Levi Wright, and Wood missed the follow-up shot as O'Gwyn covers. So a defensive zone draw coming up for the Buffs.
Much different game here, though, than the Buffs experienced in Utah. Obviously, they got off to a quick, at least 1-0, I think 2-0 lead in that first game against the Utes. Obviously dropped it with 5 goals against, but then scored 5 and a 5-2 win in the second game. But here, nothing.
Bolger trying to get that pass to Hofstetter, and O'Gwyn will cover. 5.5 gone in the third. And yeah, just plenty of chances. Just the goaltenders are just having a great game right now.
Yeah, totally. And it's 1-0. That's why. It's both goalies have been really, really marvelous thus far, and just solid in net. They haven't really had to extort themselves, or not extort, but extend themselves too much. And that's just a sign of good goaltending in a game.
Bolger throws it on wide in the net. And now Daw trying to keep it in for Missouri State. Kate picks it up for the Buffs. Ferguson.
A lot of time being spent in our own zone here, though, and
DiMizio high sticks the puck, and they'll stop play.
Yeah, as I was saying, a lot of time being spent, and once again, back down to Colorado's defensive zone. A lot of time being spent on this half of the ice this period, and we're 8 minutes into the period, but it's just been a lot of pressure from the Bears, and again, you can't hold that forever, you know? So this is, Colorado needs to be able to get this out and get it out for sustained amounts of time, and preferably get pressure on the other goalie. But
Off-center fires one wide, and now here comes Farrow. He's got Blevins ahead of him, but Farrow decides to dump it around the boards. Blevins will go attack. Stuck in the corner. Foy's over there for CU as well. Kinney, the defenseman there. Blevins has it behind the Bears net. Trying to work his way around the defense. Farrow sends it around. Foy around the boards there. Kinney takes control. At center ice, it's Kinney just throwing it down off the boards. Foy to give chase. Kinney sends it behind the Bears net, where it's picked up by Bacardi. And Gold able to prevent an odd man rush for the Bears. Farrow sends it in. 7 minutes gone in the third.
And good on Farrow to avoid a hand pass call there.
Here's Clayton Daw. Daw waits, looking for a pass now. Has it stripped away from him. Kelly keeps it in the possession of Missouri State. And the shot there from DePron does not make it to O'Gwyn. Bratton across the blue line, loses control. Gold to go pick it up for Colorado. Gosnell goes around Kelly. The lead pass looking up there for Trunco, and Anderson will have it for Missouri State. Bratton up to Kelly. Can't find a friendly black jersey, and it's cleared out by Gosnell. So we'll go all the way down, and the puck has been iced. So the Buffs will have to stay on the ice. 8 minutes gone in period 3, still 1-0. And as you said early in the period, it could go one of two ways. I think the former is what's going to happen here, where we're going to have a low-scoring contest.
Well, there's 12 and
there's still 12 minutes
12
left,
and 6 left, but
I don't know if there's much that both teams have really shown me that could say they could just turn on the scoring.
Thus far, I do agree with you.
Off the draw, Trunco nudges it ahead, past the defense. He blows a tire, and now the Bears the other way. Here's Ross shooting, it's blocked. Ross, can't get that one over there. Borgie still jostles with it, throws it on wide. And Pashenik in the corner can't get there. Kate throws it on off the boards. Bacardi touch pass. Ferguson's shot is blocked. That one goes up, but it doesn't touch one of the rafters, so play will continue. Here's Dougie Wood. Wood trying to work around Frederick, and he's taken down. McConaughey picks up the loose puck. Issa's right in the slot, waiting for a pass. McConaughey still has it. McConaughey spins, can't get it. Jones covers. It's a little bit of a little pushing and shoving after the play. Wood's in a bit of a scrum there. Couple players. Refs have got to get things sorted out. These are the type of things that lead to like 3-minute deliberations.
And
I think we
conversations
make it a penalty.
about what type of loss is best.
Yeah, penalty box is opening for Mason Kaspick and Brody Pearson.
Yeah, probably matching roughing minors, I would assume.
I'd assume so.
So I would assume it stays 5-on-5.
There are 5 out there for Colorado and Missouri State. We'll get a ruling from the officials whether or not it's 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 here in just a moment. And it looks to be coinciding minors, so we'll have 5-on-5 action. Actually, I lied. Looks like 4-on-4 action is coming up. So 4-on-4 with 11 minutes to go in the third. Here's Frederick for Missouri State.
I want to see CU try to take advantage of this slightly more open ice with players like Bandoni, players like McConaughey. Take advantage of that speed. Trunco as well.
Poked away. Kate will chase it down. Harper picks it up for the Bears. Then McConaughey's out there. Frederick almost lost it and turned it over to McConaughey. Pashetic trying to poke that one away. Baginski able to get it to right. Right, looking for that pass to McGowan. He's got him. McGowan, the pass to Bacardi. Right in there towards Bulger. Doesn't work out. Right back at the top. Moves into one of the face-off circles, off a stick, off the glass, and the pouncing puck is corralled by the Bears. That one thrown on, and Oakwind covers.
Again, a lot of pressure for Missouri State, but genuinely just a little bit lax in playing for Colorado, and just under 10 minutes left, half the period remaining. Colorado, I want to see them start to really put on the pressure if they can. You know, you can't always just get and buy a goal with the last 3, last 2, last 1 minute, you know? You got to build some stuff up sometimes, and I want to see them start to do that.
45 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Bacardi. Now right. Being hounded by 2 Buffaloes. There's a centering pass that didn't quite hit him. Borghi has to chase it down. Doesn't settle it down. Jones gets it away to right. CU trying to get some offensive zone time here.
Borghi lightly cross-checking Ross Jones a little bit there. Little tap on the back.
Wright has the puck stuck in the boards. Buff's trying to work it away from him and take possession. But the Bears will take possession, and it is Bulger as the 4-on-4 time is up. 5-on-5 action has resumed here at the Rec Center. Under 9 minutes left in the game. Bulger in the corner. Kenny wins that battle and gets it to Issa. Marcinkevičius overskates the puck, but now it's picked up by Gold. He's got Bandoni. Gold drops it for Bandoni. He shoots, and Jones makes the stop.
And that's Colorado's first shot on goal in a while. I don't know how long, but it's been a number of minutes.
So 8.5 left. Bandoni getting that shot. Bandoni, Marcinkevičius, and Issa out there for the Buffs. Kenny and Gold, the defensive pairing. Which that's been interesting. Golden is playing defense tonight. That's been really interesting to see how it's gone through, and he's played fine. Kenny shoots high, and now Gold has it. Send it around the boards. Anderson will pick it up for Missouri State, and that goes off the side of the glass of the Missouri State bench, and we'll have a face-off in neutral ice. Here's Kinney. Now Gold just dumps it in behind the Missouri State net. And a head of steam there is Wood as he gets in there and is taken down to the ice. Pearson fighting with Cagle. 8 minutes left in the third. Pearson, and now there's a penalty called against Pearson. Fans are very upset there.
Yeah, Wood was just very obviously dragged down behind the net, which should have been a clear penalty. And then Pearson immediately called for it. I didn't see what he did, so it definitely could have been a real penalty.
I think it was tripping.
This has been very one-sided, in my opinion, officiating. Now, has that impacted it a ton? Not really, but obviously that one goal came on that eventual power play. So,
sixth penalty taken by the Buffs in this game. Since the first period, that's just the second penalty of the game. The last penalty, it was scored on the ensuing power play by William Baginski. Here's Hofstetter across the blue line. Hofstetter worked off the puck, but it's picked up by Kaspic. That pass gets away from his intended target. Bulger looking for that centering pass. He gets to Daw. Daw shoots. Oakwood makes the stop. It's still loose. Another save's made. Daw has it. 7:20 to go. Kaspic in the corner. Gives to Daw. Clayton Daw. Back to Harper. Shoots. Blocked. He picks it back up. Daw back to Harper. Harper has Bulger. Bulger back to Harper. He's able to keep it in the zone. Minute gone on the power play. Bulger's got it at the top. Gives to Harper again. He shoots, blocked, and behind the net. Gosnell trying to clear it out. Buffs would love a clear here. Foy trying to get the clear, and now a whistle at a stoppage, maybe a penalty.
Slashing. Slashing on Missouri State, and I didn't see it, so a possibility of a makeup call, but either way, 4-on-4 for 40 seconds.
So Kaspic
Holding, my
takes
bad.
his second penalty of the period, because remember, there were two penalties earlier that had a 2-minute 4-on-4. We'll have 40 seconds here. And Jones, face-off controlled by Colorado. Gosnell, now Niezlanik, over to Wood. Niezlanik, now to Gosnell. Tries to fire one, and it's stopped by Wiedhoff. Now here comes Baginski. Baginski slows it down. Baginski trying that pass. Doesn't work. 15 seconds on the 4-on-4. Niezlanik into the Missouri State zone. Niezlanik gonna drop it back there for Gosnell. Throws it over. Wood. McConaughey's stopped by Jones.
Oh, wow.
Huge opportunity right there for Colorado with just 2 seconds on the 4-on-4.
And about to go on a power play for 1:20. 6 minutes left. This could be an essential power play for the Buffs. You need to be communicative. You need to be crisp. You just need to have everything going for you. Marcinkevičius kicks the face-off back, so Colorado gets control.
Pearson's out of the box. Loose puck. Another trip. Jones trying to cover, and he will. A sprawling stop for Ross Jones. 5:52 left in the game. 1:12 left on this power play for Colorado. Pearson will stay in, so he comes out of the box to play on this power play unit here. Marcinkiewicz wins the draw cleanly this time. Pearson, the pass over to McConaughey. McConaughey doesn't get that pass to Eastlandic, and it's taken by Bolger. Bolger looking for a shorty. Trying that pass, he missed. And into the netting, a defensive zone draw coming up for Colorado.
Much too slow of a pass by McConaughey. That's what you can't do. You can't be lax. You can't be just casual on the play. 5.5 left. You're down by 1. You're on a power play for another minute. This is where you have to just lock down and lock in. And the Buffs have 55 seconds to do that. But first they have to win a face-off in their own zone.
Draw control by Missouri State. That shot goes wide. 50 seconds left on the Buffs power play. O'Gwyn gloves it, but he'll play it to Marcinkiewicz, or Peshenik, excuse me. Trunco across the blue line with 40 seconds on the power play. Issa to retrieve the puck. Circles a little bit, missed Peshenik on the pass, but Trunco will go grab it. Trying to get that to Peshenik, he taps it, and the Bears will clear. 20 seconds left. 5 minutes to go in the game. 1-0 the score. Only goal of the game scored by William Baginski in the second period. Here's Peshenik. Loses the puck. Shot stopped by Jones. 5 seconds on the power play. Peshenik to Borghi. One more shot, and it's off the mark. Penalties killed by Missouri State. 4.5 left for Colorado to get the tying goal and find a way to solve Ross Jones.
Yeah, this is lock-in time. This is intensity time. It's final 4 minutes, and you're down by 1. And you don't want to get to the point where you have to pull O'Gwyn, because I don't think Colorado's shown they have the ability to hold possession for long enough to avoid an empty net goal, but they can feel free to surprise me.
4 minutes left in the game. Borghi trying that centering pass, looking for Foy. And now here's Baginski, has the only goal of the game. Bacardi shoots, scores! The insurance goal for Missouri State. It's Joey Bacardi, the defenseman, with his second goal of the year. And it's 2-0 Missouri State.
Well, that's how it goes sometimes. They didn't get to it, weren't able to get anything past the goalie, Ross Jones, and now they're down by 2 and 4 minutes left, and this just looks infinitely harder for the Buffs.
Keaton Foy in the draw, in the circle for Colorado. Blevins trying to exit the zone. It's taken by Evan Ross. Ross set down low for Kaspik's taken away, squeezing in there, and they call a whistle. 2 players fall down on the ice. So there's 3:35 to go in the third. Two 2-0 Missouri State. Bacardi gets the second goal. That all-important second goal for Missouri State.
Yeah, it's going to allow them to basically hold possession or chip and chase for the remainder of this game, and Colorado's now going to have to take a bunch of risks that they probably didn't want to have to even just get 1, let alone 2.
.330 to go. Kinney has it for the Buffs. Taken by Pearson now. Pearson into the Missouri State zone, has it knocked away from him. Here's Kaspik, drops it off for Wiedopt. Shot stopped by O'Gwyn, 3:05 left.
And it's unfortunate for the Buffs because they've been outplayed in general over this game, over the 3 periods, but I really wouldn't say it's by a large margin. They've definitely held their own, and they've had a number of opportunities that, you know, they could have won this game with, and it's just unfortunate how this game has gone because both teams have played really, really well, and this has been a very exciting game, honestly.
Yeah, it has been a very fun game. Buffs just being shut out right now.
Yeah, and just sometimes, you know, no matter how good you play, it's just sometimes what happens. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow's rematch, though.
2:35 left in the third. Buffs just can't get out of their own zone right now. Pearson in the circle for Colorado. Taken away. 2.5 to go. Wood. Get that pass there to McConaughey. Now Pashenik. Pashenik knocked off. Missouri State able to clear. Henderson shooting one off of Kate's skate and into the netting. 2:07 left in the third. When do they pull O'Gwyn if they do it all?
I think they will, but you're down by 2. It's a tough.
Well, down 3-0. Sean Hofstetter gets the goal to pretty much end the game. 3-0 Missouri State. Hofstetter gets his 7th of the season.
Right off the face-off, it's unfortunate. Again, Colorado's been playing well, and they've been in the game. They've been. It just one of those nights that isn't your night. And full credit as well to Ross Jones, goaltender over there, number 30 for the Missouri State Bears, has played marvelous tonight and obviously has not allowed a goal.
Clayton Daw from Missouri State trying to get that over to him. And Farrow trying to work off Bolger. It's not going to work. One's over there and down deep into the Colorado zone, and the puck has been iced with 100 seconds left to play. And this one. 3-0 Missouri State. Goals from Baginski in the second, and then Bacardi and Hofstetter here in the third to put this one virtually out of reach.
Yeah, a minute 40 left here, down by 3. With how Missouri State and how Ross Jones has been playing, I don't really see a way that we get more than a goal here, but there's always time.
Blevins trying to get that one on net. Foy now sits behind the Missouri State net. Blevins looks for a pass, now shoots. Save is made by Jones. Rebound, another stop by Jones. It's still loose, and that's just the day that this team has had. Russ Jones having a great performance tonight. One minute left in this one. Puck has been iced with 56 to go. So Colorado gets an offensive zone draw, just trying to ruin the shutout at this point.
At this point, that's what you're probably going for. At least just try to score a goal, you know, just get something to look forward for tomorrow afternoon, really, because obviously these two teams face each other tomorrow at 4. And it's it'll be a big game, I think, with how this game has gone. A response for Colorado is what they're going to be looking for. Missouri State is going to be looking to keep control of the series and keep control of their standings in the WCHL.
This one cleared down. O'Gwyn settles it down, sends it around the boards. Bandoni trying to twist around Kelly. Well, now here's Issa with under 40 to go. Issa throws it on. Jones makes one more stop. And it's into the boards. 31 seconds to play with the Buffs down 3-0. Another stoppage after Jones covers the trailing puck on the faceoff. Puck floating in the Missouri State zone, taken out by Wiedoft with 20. Gosnell to Nislanik, up to DiDomizio. One final attack. Issa gives to Bandoni. He shoots. The stop's made by Jones with 5 seconds. And barring a goal off the face-off, it's a shutout for Ross Jones.
Yeah, and it's a deserved shutout. Colorado's peppered him, honestly, with a lot of high-quality shots. You know, they haven't all been the best, but a lot of them, especially here in the late stages of the game, have been really good, and he deserves it.
Hell, one more penalty they were going to call. That's going to do it. Missouri State gets their revenge after the tough games last year here in Boulder. They take game one of this 2-game set 3-0 and shut out the Buffs.
Yeah, like we've been talking about, good game. Definitely, it's been a really fun one to watch, really fun one to call. Both teams played fantastic. Colorado saluting the crowd here, who is staying just on the brink of Thanksgiving break here. Obviously, Thanksgiving in under a week now, 6 days.
Yep. Can't wait.
It's going to be good, and in terms of this game, it's unfortunate they really were in it the entire game, and it gets away from them right at the last moment. But 1-0 the entire time, just weren't able to find anything through aggressive Missouri State pressure, aggressive Missouri State just play, and a really aggressive and really hot goaltender tonight. He was on fire.
And so, a big win for Missouri State. They get to 4-1, 3-1 in the WCHL. But for the Buffs, they drop this one and top to 2-5 in conference. They'll get another shot at this team tomorrow.
They will get another shot, but the Buffs even just further behind now, still at 6 points in 9th place in the WCHL. But you say they're coming up tomorrow, so let's take a look at the upcoming schedule here. Obviously, you've got that tomorrow. It should say 4 p.m. It does say 6 p.m. That's our fault. But Missouri State, once again here, tomorrow's 4 p.m.
Catch that stream right here on ScoBuff Sports.
In addition to that 1 p.m. Idaho State game with the D2 team.
Yep, another doubleheader for you all here at the CU Rec Center.
However, then there's the one I'm excited for, Colorado State. It obviously says December 1st and 2nd. December 1st is up in Fort Collins. We're unsure if we will be able to broadcast that for you all, but we'll let you know if definitely able to. But December 2nd there, however.
That we will be
here in Boulder.
All hands on deck
7 p.m. Look for that one. I'm excited for that one. I think it'll be really rowdy
that
here.
One
it was
should
insane
be electrifying.
Last year, and we were talking about how they've painted over the windows here at the rec center, some of them. I assume a lot more people will be here actually physically within the stands in the stadium if they can fit, really. I think a lot of
yeah.
I mean, it's the first weekend back after break.
Yep.
And it's really the last weekend before things kind of hunker down for end of the semester and finals. So I think, plus a rivalry, a lot of people will be excited to come out here and see you take on the CSU Rams, and then obviously win a break, and then start up the season
second semester.
My bad. Start up second semester at Central Oklahoma, January 12th and 13th. That occurs prior to us here at Boulder returning for second semester.
Yep.
But we will get at least late, not coverage, but we will talk about that definitely on our podcast coming up then, and then more games coming up for you here, January, February, and going into early March.
Yeah, if you are interested in keeping up with your Buff hockey teams, all three of them, the D1 team that you just saw here tonight, the D2 team who you saw earlier today, and the women's team, come join us on Dangle, Snipe, and Stampede, the CU Club Hockey Podcast run by myself, Aiden, and Jared. So it should be fun, but they'll be playing one more contest tomorrow at 4 p.m., Yeah, I'm really excited for that. See if they can finally solve Ross Jones. If he starts again, we could see Matt Griffin.
We could, but I think there's a chance they might go with him again. You know, you ride the hot hand, ride with the hot goaltender, and keep going.
Well, Ross Jones now improves to 3-0 on the season in
with
the 4
3-0
games.
shutout.
Yep. 4 games played so far, and that'll do it here at the CU Rec Center here on ScoBuff Sports. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast. This is Alex Roberts saying so long from the CU Rec Center. Have a great night, folks. We'll see you tomorrow.